I think we should go see Hadestown. Like
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll have to go to a Saturday matinee.
tickets. Wait, no, Libby, we're recording. Oh no, okay, we should edit that, can't we?
Yeah. Hi, welcome to Rose and Libby, All the World's a Stage. I'm Libby.
And I'm Rose, and welcome to our theatre-based podcast, where today we are not in fact talking about Hadestown, even though, guys, we should do an episode on it, because we love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you guys seen that Wait For Me trend? Where, like, you know when they go on the, like, not escalator.
Yes, in the airport, and they're like, I'm coming wait for me. I want to do that. I've never been to an airport, guys.
Oh, I should have done it. It's my mum's fault.
I've been to the theatre, and that's like,
year.
I think people leaving a theatre to get to the stage door is the same vibe as people trying to catch a flight in the airport. So I've basically been.
Yeah, you basically.
But yes, guys, let's get on with part 2 of our 6th episode. We hope you guys loved part 1, especially Beth Durham, if you are listening, because we know you are.
Yes, you are.
And we're so excited to finish off with all the things we left out, because there is so much we can say about 6.
Oh, yes. So much.
So the first thing we kind of want to talk about is, we sort of mentioned it a little bit in part 1, but we want to talk about swaltz. If you don't know what that means, it is swings and alternates. And 6 the Musical is a show that is brimming with the fantastic people of swings and alternates. So, Rose, I think for the viewers, you should give a little definition of swings and alternates to give the people some information, you know? Hear the people sing, you know what I'm saying?
So swings and alternates are basically people who cover multiple tracks in a show. So, for example, a swing in 6 the Musical covers all 6 queens, because they're called super swings, because they are literally iconic and amazing. Then an alternate in 6 the Musical will cover 2 queens. And then, so, for example, a common pairing is like Boleyn and Howard, but then they can change around. So then, but they also might cover a third cover, have a third cover, a fourth cover, a fifth cover. Sometimes they even do all 6. With each, like, which we've recently seen with Eve Kitchingman, who did 5 out of 6 queens. But can I just say, guys, where's the Howard? We needed seeing Eve Kitchingman Howard.
Yeah. I was actually really confused about, like, the 5 queens thing, because we've not seen that for an alternate before, I don't think. Doing 5.
We have. Lisa Tully did all 6.
Okay.
But, like, we've had people do loads of queens before, but that was kind of in, like, the old 6 Musical. You know what I mean? Like the old 6 that had
like in
different
the new,
kind of costumes.
In the new tour, I just didn't expect like the 5 queen thing, because I thought her third cover was Boleyn, and then I see her doing all these other tracks, and I'm like,
you go, girl, like you're acing this. But where were Millie and Abby's third covers, guys? Like, drop your answers in the comments. I needed a Millie Redshaw, Catherine Howard.
Where'd they go?
That's what I thought it was going to be. But, as you know, Libby,
I was predicting a Millie Parr. I don't know why, but
see, I was debating, because I think Millie's like, I don't know. I feel like she'd be really good. She'd be good at all the walls, to be honest. She'd be amazing.
Yeah, but I just think, like, she started as a content creator, which we're going to talk about later, posting singing videos, and I think she posted an I Don't Need Your Love one, and, like, I don't know. I just think, like, the style of her voice just gives power to me.
Yes, but then her like whole acting would be amazing as Howard. Like, oh my god, that monologue would be so good, wouldn't it? Do you not think?
Yeah, I think Abby could do a Seymour though. I was waiting for an Abby.
I thought Abby would be third cover par.
Okay.
So, swings and alternates are the backbone of the industry. They hold it all together so well. And in 6 the Musical, I have seen so many swings and alternates, and as of you, Libby, to be honest, you've seen so many, haven't you?
I saw like it wasn't an alt massive, but it was 4 out of 6. It was like 4 out of 6 queens.
And you had an EC, which is crazy.
An EC, emergency cover, that is something else that 6 the Musical is brimming with. There are emergency covers coming in. People like Harriet Kaplan-Dean. Sometimes they get back previous cast, like Hannah Lowther's done it. Janique Charles went on the tour for an emergency cover. Yeah.
Oh, guess what happened tonight, though? You know Caitlin Tipping? She had to go back to Titanic
she went
tonight
back
to
to
do
Titanic.
Rose. I love Kaden. Oh my god, I died. I was like, she went from Manchester to London. What an absolute icon. High School Musical in the day, Titanic at night. You know what I mean? She's so iconic.
You know, like living by day, dying by night.
Literally, what a diva. We love Kaden Tipping. I met her at the What's on Stage Awards. She was the best. And I'm seeing her in High School Musical, which is very exciting. And there'll be another podcast episode on soon. So stay tuned. But
Anyway,
I have
so
seen
what I
a
love
lot of...
about... You go
No,
back.
let's
You go first.
Okay, I have
Okay.
seen a lot of swings and alternates in six as well. I've seen Hannah Lowther. I have seen Eve Kitchenman, Amina Pace-Durin. I have seen so many of these divas, as is Libby. And people sometimes are like, oh, they're not going to be as good as the principals. Sometimes I'm not
Like,
even
they're not the real queen. Like, I've heard people say, oh, so we didn't see the real deal. You're not the real deal by saying that they're not the real deal.
Yeah.
They're the ones on the West End stage, babes. Like,
yeah, and you're
you
not.
say what you want to say, but like, you know what?
And
You know what I'm saying.
I think it just shows that they have so many talents because they can cover all different ones. You know
They're
what I mean?
so
Like, you can do more.
versatile, and especially some of their tracks can be like complete polar opposites. Like, imagine someone doing like, I don't know, a Cleve Seymour. That would be
Ooh, that'd be good.
that would be like, it would be great. They would have to be really versatile because Cleves is very like, you know, she's got that like baddie vibe, and Seymour's like heartbroken, like belty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, completely.
But yeah, what I wanted to say about Swartz is how they're just able to, basically what happens with it I'm going to talk about anything really in six, is that if a principal queen is unable to go on out of sickness or injury, or they're just anything happens, any circumstances, they're on holiday, like, or they're off on a other engagement, like a lot of content creator ones end up going to awards or like take time off for like family weddings or something. I don't know. I'll make that up. A swing and an alternate is just ready, sat there, ready to go on. And they also can do mid-show swing-ons, or they can do last-minute changes to different queens, like they weren't meant to be on and suddenly they're about to go on for Berlin, you know, after they were all comfy in the dressing room playing, what's that game that Abby plays?
Playing Fortnite. Oh, what's the one that Abby? It's like
Township.
She builds houses. I can't remember what it
Township.
is. Township. Yes. Yeah. Or doing her colouring and eating your Nerds Gummy clusters. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they're just suddenly up on stage, ready to go. Or sometimes they just get a message in the morning, like you wake up, you check your phone. Oh, par for both shows today. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go. Like, let's get up and go. And it's just so versatile. And I've always said this to Rose, is if I was ever in six, I'd want to be a super swing. Because
same here.
I just think it would be so fun to get to play all the different queens. And obviously it's hard. It's really hard. I'm not gonna like say that it's not, but I think it's really fun. And also sometimes they do like run the show, like in the green room while it's on, to practice different tracks that they're doing, like watching on the little screen and like doing the people's parts. And I think they're just so versatile, and they truly are the backbone. And never underestimate the swings. Like I think if I go to a show, any show, and I hear someone say, oh, the understudy's on, I'm not seeing the real person, I am going to turn around and I'm going to tell them, because, you know.
Yes. No, I completely agree with that. And it's like, you know how the other day Leslie and Junior had to not come into Hamilton? And the amount of anxiety I'm experiencing right now in case that happens to me is a bit unnerving. I'm not going to lie. The anxiety right now is going. But people were like, oh, it's the understudy. Like, no, he wasn't the understudy. He's West End's Aaron Burr. It's just that Broadway's Aaron Burr's right on that now. But he is the principal Aaron Burr of the West End. Like, he is incredible. An incredible actor. And you're so lucky to see him.
And
but
like,
you're just not seeing,
you're behind the screen going, oh, a person's not allowed to be sick. Like, what?
And it's like, they are allowed to be sick, just not when I'm there. You know what I mean?
Like, you're the one sitting in the audience, like...
Yeah, no, completely.
You know,
everyone prays for me for Wednesday.
Well,
Pray.
I think what we're basically saying is that you should never underestimate Swaltz. I think we could do a whole episode about Swaltz, actually. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But, especially in Six the Musical, the amount of times you see those curtains open, you hear like the kabuki drop, and you hear that ex-wives starting, and you see those alternates, you just know it's going to be the same show they're delivering to you. Or even better, they have all these fun riffs that they do, and they're so talented and versatile, and
Yeah.
we love Swalts. So if any Swalts are listening, or ex-Swalts, alumni Swalts, or Swalt wannabes, we love you and we appreciate what you do.
Yes. And I love it. Like, when we went to see Six Libby, when I saw Gabriella Boonford and Tegan Bannister on, I was like, oh my
We
God.
literally
I was
screamed, and then everyone was looking at us. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, but that's what you did when you saw 6 in September, Libby, when you saw
Okay.
Meg was on.
Yeah, but I saw it on a matinee where it was quite quiet. Like, there was no one else in the foyer at the same time as me. You saw it when
You said
literally
everyone looked at
everyone was
you.
coming in at the same time.
Yeah, fair, that's fine.
Anyway, another thing I love about Swalts is, especially in 60 Musical, I'm talking just about 60 Musical here, is alternate costumes. I love seeing all the variations of the different costumes, and the wigs. Recognize Wham. Oh my gosh.
Recognise
I
Wham.
need to do some vocal warm-ups.
Got your vocal straw. Got your vocal tube.
Okay. Recognize Wham. That's what I was trying to say. Because they all have different wigs and like their costume variations, and it's really fun to look at all the colours. Like, we've got a pewter, got pink, got turquoise. Like, what's your favourite alternate colour, would you say, Rose? Or swap
Mine?
colour, whatever.
I like the new black one, but the old black one gives me so much nostalgia. Like the Rachel Rawlinson style black. That's nostalgic, but my favourite is the new one that Mary wore, the pewter and the pink.
I think my favourite has got to be the pink. I'm just a sucker for pink, but I do love the pewter as well.
I like the pink Belen style. The pink is just so
iconic.
The little,
yeah,
I like the pink Belen. But yeah, so
let us know in the comments, guys. What is your favourite
Yes.
alternate variation that you've seen, or swing alternate, whatever you've seen in the 60 Musical? Because there are some great compilations on YouTube of different variations of different queens' costumes that you can find. So please comment down below what are your favourites.
And guys, can I just say, I have a big flex. I've seen the only 2 super swings in the entire world. I've seen them both.
Wow.
I know. Yeah. So I'm hold that to my grave. That is like my one thing that I'm off, you know.
Yeah.
So we have seen
flex,
so many
guys.
Between us.
You might hear a hint of jealousy in my voice, and yes, there is jealousy in my voice, and I'm not going to hide it.
Yeah. But so as an overall recap of that, they are the backbone of the industry, so don't drag them down. They are the best. And it's like, everyone likes collecting all the alternates and swings, like collecting, like a little collecting, like seeing them all. You know what I mean? Like tick them off the bucket list.
Like, imagine they were like trading cards or like sticker books, you know, like people do them with like football players. Like, collect your super swing collection, your SWAT collection. Also, Rose, you can probably cut a lot of that out because I was kind of yapping a little bit.
No, it's good. It's good. Don't worry. So our next segment is like backstage vlogs and content creators. Now, Libby, I know you wanted to lead us on this. So do you want to take us there and talk about it?
So the reason I think we could do a separate episode on this as well, but the reason I wanted to talk about it is a lot of content creators are focused in 6. So I'm just going to give some examples, and Rose is definitely going to jump in here with some more. So we have Millie Redshaw, Honey Joseph, Hannah Lowther, Gabriella Boonford, Lisa Tully, Izzy Norwood.
There's so many more on like TikTok, but I don't have TikTok, so I can only speak for the YouTubers.
There's so many people that like are.
Oh, Jodie Knight's Get Down Diaries on TikTok. She has Get Down Diaries, and they're really good.
And they all love to not start their career, but you see so many of these in 60 Musical. And I love these content creators, okay? Here's a little fun fact about me. When I eat my lunch every day, I always watch a different person's theatre vlog. So today I was watching Gabriella Boonford.
Did you see the video where she tried Scottish foods?
Yes.
That was so good. That was so good. Go watch that, guys. It's on Lisa Tully's channel. It's good. I'm waiting for the Australian one now. So, yeah, they are just the most amazing. I think it helps you learn a lot about the industry. And for me personally, it helps me appreciate the backstage people, like workers, even more.
Yes.
Because it shows such hard work
Especially
that goes
like
into them.
Izzy Norwood has been doing the different days, and so you see all the different like stuff she does backstage, like all the different jobs they can do, and it just brings a light to the new part of it. And I think what I mainly wanted to talk about is how a lot of these content creators are in Six Musical. And I personally think some of them obviously had started content creating before Six and were, found themselves in this job. But I also think that Six has such a fandom. It is such a big, big, big show. And it has quite a young fan base, I would say. Like, there is some adults that are obviously like obsessed with Six or like take their kids to see it. But I do think it's quite like a younger fan base. Like, there is a lot of teens and like that sort of age group that's into it. And obviously they're going to be on the social media. And so are going to love this content from all of these performers. We are two prime examples of that.
Yeah.
But I mainly just wanted to name drop some of our favorite content creators that most of the data content creators that I watch happen to be within Six. And I think it helps to grow the fan base of the show. It's bringing light to what it's actually like to be a Western performer, like the moments where they're not on stage, as well as the moments that they are. And like backstage roles, like again, I'm going to name drop Izzy Norwood, who featured a lot of that. Hannah showed a lot of like wigs and wardrobe and like that sort of thing. And I think that it's just wholesome content and I just really like to watch it. So you should definitely check out some these theatre content creators who've all been in Six. Yeah.
I just also wanted to add that I think, for me personally, I aspire to be in Six. It's like the dream. And it helps me learn a lot of like what it takes to be in it, what you need to do, like everything about it. I think it really helps for the future. You know what I mean? It helps you realise how much hard work goes into it. And I think that's going to be
and let's
amazing.
be honest, guys, it's just entertaining content. Let's just put it out there.
Let's
it's just
be real.
Fun to watch.
Watching Millie Retro and Abby Jackson do handstands and just like do random stuff, it's just so good.
Or Izzy Norwood does loads of POVs of like theatre this and like she did a really funny one about like the ABCs of theatre and like different musicals and I just think the creativity behind those, like, I don't think she's listening, but if she is, we are such big fans of you because I get so many laughs. I just love it so much and keep doing what you're doing because we love it. Of Matilda Barker, meet me at stage door. Probably going to do a Six one. I met Matilda
Barker as well after stage door. So there we go. Very cool. I love her series. But yes, and so definitely go watch some of those absolute divas, especially Millie Redshaw, because Millie Redshaw is
We don't have favourites here, Rose.
Yes, we do. Millie Redshaw and Abby Atchison are my favourites. I'm sorry. I can't. They are my favourites. So next, I think we should talk about the merchandise, because let me tell you, the merch is marching. Like, it is gold. Phenomenal. Well done, Gabriella Slade, for designing some of the stuff, like the badges.
So I have a little bit of Six merch. The only thing I do have to say is the price, but that might just be because I'm a broke teen girl.
Nah, same.
But it
price
might also just be because it's expensive.
It's too expensive.
But I own 2 programs. Everybody knows a theatre program. It's what you get. If you don't get a program when you go to the theatre, something's wrong with you. I'm joking, but I'm not. I also have a poster. It's on my wall. It's the first thing I put up in my new bedroom, actually, was my Six poster. So that was kind of cool. And I love it. It has the 2023 cast. Not the 23-25, the 22-23 with Diane Ward Anderson.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They've just released the new posters. I'm gonna get one. That's Lisa Tully's.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that poster needs updating, but it looks great. Don't change the design, just the queens. But it's still great because Diane Ward Anderson.
Okay, they did it a few weeks ago.
Diane Ward Anderson is my favourite queen ever, and you can't argue with me.
I can. I argue. I protest. Millie Redshaw, Jodie Knight.
So own the t-shirt. The t-shirt is just iconic. They have lots of designs of the t-shirt, but I have the plain black one with the Six queens. I think it's really simple, but like it's nice and bright. And like when you're walking on the street, some people will see it and I get compliments on it. They're like, "Oh, I like your t-shirt. Have you seen Six?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have." But other people are just like, why is her shirt say 6? But I'm like, look at me walking down the street.
Do people
My
think it's like a
divas on my
6'7" t-shirt? They probably think it's 6'7".
We don't do 6'7" on this podcast, Rose.
So I have two mini t-shirts that are 6. I have the Meg Dixon Brazil one. I have the normal 6 logo one. I have a Sorry Not Sorry one. And then I have 2 Diva t-shirts with Millie and Abby on. And then I also have the Crown confetti from when I was front row, confetti from when I was actually in 6. I have a picture of the 2023 to 2025 cast of 6. I have 3 other posters and one of them signed. I have 4 programs. I have other 6 like random posters, West End stuff all over my wall. And I have a lot of others. I have a 6 blanket, 6 keyring, everything 6. Too much 6
Croc
stuff.
gibbets.
I have croc charms, guys. I have 6 musical croc charms. They're very cool.
The most notable thing is what I really love is the pin badges that you can get.
Yes.
On the West End ones. I think they're really cool. I get a lanyard at school next year, and I kind of want to get a 60 musical pin to put on it. But I can't pick what queen, so I'd have to buy all of them. But I don't want to buy all of them because that's like a little bit expensive. So I don't know which one to get.
I might go with Arrogant, please. But... Is Arrogant not your favourite queen today? I'm offended.
I didn't see your Arrogant.
No, I know you didn't. Oh my god, no. It's fine. I'm sure there's like a bootleg. I'm sure they filmed the show. We just never got it. Yes, the pin badges are gorgeous. But guys, we need the Super Swing pin badges.
They're like bedazzled. They're really shiny.
Yeah. We need Super Swing ones. We need like...
Yes.
Why have we not got them? Gabriella Slade.
Whoever's listening, like, we need a pewter one. We need a pink one. We need...
a silver one. And the new black one. We need the teal, we need the orange, we need the old black one. We need them all the variations.
Recognize. If you guys aren't sick of us talking about swalts, all we need to say is if anyone that works in 6 in any way can please boost the idea of swalt badges, we would really appreciate that. So thank you so much.
You know, when our question time got on the vlog, I asked what piece of 6 merch they'd like to see, like a new one. Emily Dawson said Super Swing pin badges. So we'll promote this to Emily Dawson right now. Please.
Okay.
Please promote it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, as you can hear, we have both spent far too much money on 6 merch. But do we care? No, we do not care. Because 6 merch is the best. And Libby, wasn't it your brother who was like, Libby, why do you need 2 6 programs? They're exactly the same.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was my like completely against theatre brother that said that. So
I thought it was Barney. Oh, okay, we'll accept that.
No, it was not Barney. Barney's better than that.
I was gonna say I thought he was
my other brother. I'm not gonna name drop him because he's probably listening.
Does he listen
if you're listening,
podcast?
you know who you are. No, he doesn't. But he likes to make fun of me, so you know.
Oh.
But if you're listening, brother, you know who I am. Leave.
Yeah, but stop listening to the podcast.
I'm joking. Please boost our listens. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Back.
But yeah, always get a program. If you go to 6, get a program because you can get them signed and you can hit swing-o with signatures, or you can hit not swing-o with signatures because that's what happened to me. Kind of tragic.
Yeah, we hit swing-o. We got all 6.
No,
you know?
my other one. My other one, I didn't.
Yeah.
My other one, I got 0.
I got 3, guys.
But I'm going to remember that these people are like humans and they don't have to, like, it was because of the emergency cover. I think they were throwing a little party because it was her, like, West End debut. Yeah. So that's why.
So next, I think we should definitely give a program review. Now, these programs are gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. The designs, everything about it is beautiful. So keep the program the same. But right, so I went to the UK tour, like, a few months ago. And I was like, I can't wait to get a new program because I thought the design inside was different. Because you know Freya's program, Libby, when she brought it into rehearsal.
Yeah.
It had, like, all the costume creative process in it. And I was like, yes. I opened the program. I went, why is it the same as the West End program? Why? Like, someone please tell me. But the program is really good. It has so many like historical facts about the queens, everything about them, some really good production shots, information about the creative process behind Six, and then obviously the stars of the Queendom in Six. Like, oh my god, it's the best. Thoroughly recommend it.
Yes, I sometimes when I can't sleep, I like pick my program off my bookshelf and just like read through it, and it's really fun. And I love comparing my programs, like the different photos in it. And I love getting to read everyone's like background, like where they trained and like their job history, because I end up discovering like that person was in Hamilton, that person was in Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, because I discovered that I saw Kane Ruddock in Mamma Mia. I'm sorry, like that information killed me. And then also Jasmine Shen, who is Peggy in the Minute on the West End, who I'm seeing on Wednesday. I also saw her in Mamma Mia because she was in it with Kane. There we go. Fun fact, little connections there. So this is why you should always buy a theatre programme, guys. So now I think we should definitely talk about the audience participation in Six. 100%. It needs mentioning.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to lead us in with that, Libby? The most obvious thing is actually cheer when they encourage you to cheer. The amount of videos I have seen where when they go like, London, how are you doing tonight? People just go, oh wow, this is a lovely show. And then you need to be screaming, oh my god, be like, scream, clap. They need it on the stage to encourage them to be hyper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to give it more energy, like the more you like interact with the show. And sing-alongs, like that is peak audience participation. Like God. You can do whatever.
Do whatever you want. But guys, can I just say, when I was in Six, back when I was in Six the musical, when I said, get on your feet, no one got on their feet. I was like, get on your feet and dance. No one got up. And I was just stood there awkwardly like, oh well, this is tragic. So yeah, that's all I'm saying is get on your feet when they tell you to. And now guys, there is a moment during the song Get Down, which is sung by Anna Cleves, where if you're sitting in the middle of the front row, you're going to be picked on to get up and dance with Anna Cleves herself. And I know this firsthand because I sat front row with my dad and he got picked on during Get Down to get up and dance. Now, let me tell you, I was actually thinking of getting up as well, but I was too much collapsed laughing. I fell into my seat. I couldn't stop laughing for the whole song. It was the best moment ever. And he got like a massive round of applause. And he got loads of congratulations at stage door from people. And then the whole Six cast, they kind of knew who I was then because I was just the girl that collapsed laughing on the front row. And it was really funny. So, yes. And they all looked at me directly and then started laughing. And I died. So I would thoroughly recommend getting up and don't sit down like some loser. Because Libby, have you seen the videos of people like don't get up?
Yeah, it's so sad. Like, get up, come on.
People just like, are like, oh,
there's some people that would die. There's literally people who would like sell their organs on the dark web to get to dance with Anna Cleves.
During Get Down. We're gonna go, Libby. When you get your paycheck, we can get tickets for Friday, can't we?
We're not using my work paycheck to
not me. You can get your ticket.
I'm saving half of it so that I can study in France. Duh.
Okay, yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
I'm saving most of it anyway.
Most. Trust me, you won't be saving it when the show you want to see comes on. Did you bond on the West?
No, I will, because I'm gonna I get paid extra this month because my boss hasn't paid me yet.
Oh, okay, that's actually valid. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. So you're too good with money. I never spent so fast.
Well, yeah, but there's theatre in Paris. I can go see the Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Save it for when you go see the Moulin Rouge in Paris. When you abandon me forever. And that's actually sad.
I'm not going to abandon you forever.
Yes, you are.
You can come visit me. No, you can visit me and we'll go watch shows. We'll just go watch shows in Paris. Okay?
But there's no theatre in Paris. That's why Lily Graham has moved to the UK because Paris is useless for theatre. I'm sorry to break it to you.
It's not that useless.
Yeah, but there's no West End in Paris.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
Oh, okay. I need to do my research.
You're just dissing it, okay? You're just dissing it.
That's Lily Graham. See, just DM her and be like, is the theatre in Paris bad? Because she said it's West End's way better. Moving on from that topic of Libby abandoning me. So, Libby, what bits do you think the audience need to participate on more? Because, like, I know we both experienced it a bit when they don't.
Okay. The Mega Six. I'm going to put it out there. You can film it so you can partake in it. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Get on your feet. Give it a standing ovation. Like, give it some claps. Like, come on, dance and just have fun, okay?
The bit.
I also think just when the queens encourage you to cheer. Like, the Cleves costume reveal, I'm not going to give it away. The Cleves costume reveal. Like, clap. Okay. Cheer and clap.
Can I just add something there? When we were West End, it was a good minute, wasn't it?
And when the kabuki first drops and they come out, like, before they start singing, you have to give it some, okay?
Yeah. But when I went to the UK tour, I did feel that the vibes of audience participation were very different from when I've been to the West End. Because everyone, get down costume reveal, 1 minute. I was going, yes, Jodie! I was like, yes, Diva! And I also don't anyone screaming. Like, you know, during the Howard bit in the Mega Six, which like sing along to your favourite Queen song, normally people go, woo! Like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No one did it. And I was like,
that's unacceptable.
Like, come on, people. So, yeah, I would personally say just participate, just go mental. The Queens love it. They love it. They need it.
It's such a fun show, and you can't just sit like no hate to Phantom of the Opera because Rose, I know how you feel about it, but like in Phantom, you're not gonna like cheer and scream and dance, but like in Six, like it's basically a pop concert, so just go for it.
Yeah. Yes, completely. So I think that brings us on to our last topic, which is what you need to know before you see Six the musical.
Okay.
What springs to mind for you, Libby, on that topic?
The first thing you need to know is that you should expect at least sometime there's a good chance of you seeing an alternate or a swing in a role. There's a good chance that you're not going to see full principals. And you should know that the show's not going to change. It's going to be just as good or maybe even better with all those fun queens playing the role.
Completely.
And the other thing that springs to mind is that stage door can be very busy at the West End or on tour, especially at the West End, because there's some like mega fans that go. And everyone wants the signatures, so just beware of the stage door and make sure you're respecting the people because they're just humans, like trying to leave work. But also, like it's a great place to get signatures and say hello. And most of the time, they will have a chat with you and like take a little picture. So yeah,
completely, I agree. And another thing I think to know about seeing Six in the West End specifically is that no matter where you sit, it's going to be the best show. I've sat pretty much back row, front row of the balcony, and front row of the whole theatre. Every single time the view's been amazing. Completely. So
another thing I should say is if you're going to it on the West End, Six Musical is located in the Vaudeville Theatre, which is on the Strand. So, you know, very busy street. It's right near like Leicester Square and like that big we're talking like central London, like that
garden,
sort of area.
It's like,
it is yeah. It is walking distance from those places. You can get the tube, there is like tube stations nearby, but it is also walking distance from those places. There's a big glittering sign, it's right next to the Adelphi Theatre, and there's lots of restaurants nearby as well. And if you go around the corner, so this is how you get to stage door. We're going to give you a tutorial, right?
Yeah.
So you go from Six, you walk, if you're looking at the front of the theatre, you turn right, and then you go past, I think it's an Itsu.
Libby, you turn left. If you're facing the theatre, you turn left, don't you?
No. That would take you down to where the Adelphi is. If you're facing the theatre,
do you know you go past the Adelphi up and then...
No, you don't.
Do you not?
No.
Do you know what? I say you do. Wait, I'm wrong.
No, you can. That's one way to get to it, but I'm talking about the other way. If you go around past where
sorry, ignore what I just said.
So there is two ways to get to the stage door, but I'm going to talk about the way that I normally go because I find that it gets you round without the incline of the hill. So if you're facing the theatre, you can turn right or left and either go past Itsu around the corner or the Adelphi Theatre and go up, like upwards direction, obviously along the back of the building. If you're going right, you'll go past the North Face shop and just lots of shops. It's quite busy because it's the Strand. And
I think
then,
there's a sushi shop on the corner. That's when you know you're in the right
yeah,
place.
and then you go up, and eventually you'll come to a right turn, and you go down this left turn. If you're on the right, it's left. No, wait. If you're on the right, it's right. If you're on the right,
If you're on the
if
right,
you're on
it's
the right,
right.
it's left, and if you're on the left, it's right. Yeah,
That's
there you
great.
go. And you'll come, and there is a six. There will be a security guard and a rope if it's just been the show.
A really
But
grumpy
there's also a
security
Six
guard.
Musical sign outside the stage door, and I think there's like a burger restaurant next to it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get to stage door, and you can queue up. So that's another thing you need to know. If you see it on a tour, it depends what theatre you're at, is where your stage door
Yes,
is. But
completely.
it's obviously like it's obviously around the theatre somewhere, and usually you can just follow the crowd and end up there.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to find, and they might take about 20 minutes? Do you think normally? Do you think
Yeah.
it's 20 minutes? But don't give up waiting. Like, the security guard will tell you if no one's coming out, so always wait. Also, guys, just be really respectful at stage door. Be really nice. Be like, hello, can you please sign my stuff? Don't be just shove it into their hand, you know what I mean?
People before have kind of lent each other like Sharpies and pens. There have been some experiences with people have shoved past other people to get them their signatures, and just don't do that, guys. Be respectful. They're just leaving work, let them do their thing. But they most of the time are very kind about giving you a signature or a photo if you ask nicely. So use your manners, guys. Use your manners.
Yeah.
They're literally humans, and we're basically just asking for their autograph after they've just performed a whole show. So we're not going to be sign my program now.
Sign it now.
Please do you mind signing my program? Be polite, guys. Come on.
Be polite, because they will like you, and then they're really lovely back. And we've had nice conversations with some of them, haven't we, Libby? We've had really nice conversations.
Well, you have. I was stood there kind of awkward, but you were talking
to Tegan Bannister, because we had the same singing teacher. So she was so nice, and hopefully she's on Tuesday, because hopefully she'll remember me. So, and we talked about why am I so single to Lisa Tully. We were like, oh, we love the soundtrack, we love your vlogs, And I just think
we were saying we loved Gabby Boomford's vlogs, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We love Gabs' vlogs. Shout out Akshara. Hopefully you get to meet Gabs on Tuesday, because I know you are literally her biggest fan, because I know you're listening to this. But yeah, so just be really respectful, be kind. Stage door is so fun, but remember, it's an added bonus, and don't chase people down the street, please. If they're not going to sign stuff, do not chase them. Please don't. It's really rude.
If you are to buy any merch at 60 Musical, I would recommend a program, because you can get it signed, it has all the information in there, it's great to read, and it's a great souvenir to look back on. But if you are a hardcore six fan, or if you're planning to see it again, then get a t-shirt, because obviously everyone wears t-shirts. It's really versatile.
I recommend the crown.
If you buy it before the show, you can put it on over whatever you're wearing, and the people at stage door can tell that you're a proper fan,
I recommend the Ari Good headband crown thing. I bought it. I've used it so much. It is my pride and joy in life. Right. So I think that brings us to the end of our 6th episode, Libby. This has been one of my favourite episodes.
I don't think there's possibly anything else we could mention about 60 Musical, apart from how amazing it is and how much we love it.
And also, guys, we have been on so many vlogs, haven't we? We've been on Lisa Tully. Our stuff's
being mentioned on the vlogs, because we like to give people gifts at stage door, and that's
which
why.
Is so nice. Millie Redshaw, everyone. Give them a gift, you might get on their vlogs. Just going to put that out there.
So everything we have to say, obviously you've heard us yapping about it for a long time now. We absolutely love the 60 Musical. I think it's such an interesting take on history, because if you didn't know, well, you guys don't know. When I was a kid, I had a big obsession with everything Tudors and Henry VIII and his 6 wives. And if I discovered 60 Musical, I would have been a fan for so much longer. But I think it's such a cool take on a musical. I love the energy of it. It's such a fun show. You will leave smiling, and on the train, on the tube, you'll be singing all the songs. It tours all around the country to loads of obviously bigger towns like York and Manchester, also smaller little towns, places like Hull. And so I'm sure you can catch it at a theatre near you. You're always guaranteed to see a great cast, and I just love 60 Musical. I just love everything about it.
You are honestly bound for the best time ever. So I would thoroughly recommend listening to 60 Musical on Spotify. Going to see it in a cinema. Oh, it came to the cinema. Go see the show. And we will see you next time on Rose and Libby or the World Stage. Bye!